Yo, yo, welcome, bro.
Another absolutely wonderful day to be alive. Arrived here safely, that's number one. Number two, gonna make some magic happen. Number three, gonna be me.
Yes, excited.
Namaste, what's happening everyone? We're here at the Four Seasons Beverly Hills for Global Wellness Day. Today is one of the most epic days ever because we have all these incredible people gathering to give thanks for global wellness. That means educating others on healthy eating, healthy living, and bringing that lifestyle into the luxury aspect of living fully in your richness. So we've got Matthew Kinney, one of the most incredible vegan chefs, Kimberly Snyder, the health detox brilliant woman, and Susan Miller, who's the owner of Astrology Zone, all here to drop knowledge on you. And this whole thing was organized by my great friend Kim Kessler, who's the absolute wonderful PR manager over at Four Seasons, and she's also the leader in global wellness. So we're gonna jump right into yoga time, because yoga time is the best way to start the day. With the sunshine on the rooftop at the Heli Pad, jump right in. Gotta make sure your lips are hydrated at all times.
What actually connects all of us. And we can use different terms. We can say the soul, we can say the love. Hi guys, welcome. Done. They want to come into my philosophy. Those are all boundaries, and they keep that softness from happening. When we soften and we let go, we connect with everyone and we connect with each other. And it's the most powerful, beautiful thing, and it's available to all of us. And so I do think it's important as we go around to have touch points in the day.
What I love is to find the most unique, effective ingredients from all over the world.
My goal is to really change the accessibility of healthy food for everyone, and so that's what I spend pretty much 23 hours a day doing. And we're also really excited to bring our collaboration to the Four Seasons starting in July. We're launching initially with about 6 menu items here in the cabana and also in some of the wellness rooms on the 4th floor. So sometime in the next 3 weeks or so, we're going to feature a few of our signature dishes here, some of which are on the menu today. And that's going to be great because I've always seen Four Seasons as a iconic, really established brand, and to have them open up their arms to allow this kind of food into the menu, I think it's really groundbreaking, and it's sort of a trend of the future. So they're ahead of it, which is great.
No?
How is it?
Yeah, let's connect. I don't want to see you once a year.
Blessings. I have the great opportunity of sitting beside the one and only Matthew Kinney, who has become one of my great friends now, and I admire this man for his creativity and his absolute brilliance when it comes to being a thought leader in the vegan world, in the wellness world, and also just in the world period. I wanted to ask you, Matthew, what does wellness mean to you?
It's really a whole comprehensive way of living. I mean, I think it starts with mindfulness and being present and appreciative and respecting the connectivity of the planet and the environment and the animals and what we put in our bodies. So that's, you know, the first part of it for me. Of course, as a chef, food means a lot to me because it impacts everything else. How our health is received, the choices we make in terms of our food affect the environment, they affect animal and wildlife. So you know, it means many different things, but it's the life that I live and I work to help other people live as well.
Definitely. And being here at, you know, the Beverly Hills Four Seasons, how do we take this same concept of wellness back into the everyday world? You know, we live in Venice where there's, you know, a lot of people who are affluent enough to eat these types of foods, but how do we really bring it to, say, like the street food, like really bringing what I would call like conscious cooking to the streets?
I think it's a combination of several things. It's a combination of first of all, education, helping people understand, you know, how to prepare this food, and getting over the stigma that it's complicated and expensive, because there are inexpensive ways to do it. But also people who have the ability to share it and to take it further should do that. Like I don't just open fancy restaurants. We're building a program to serve plant-based food to schools and hospitals and universities, and we're also developing a line of frozen plant-based foods that will go nationwide.
That's awesome. Frozen plant-based foods?
Yeah, it would be really cool, and it's with somebody who does that. So not with plant-based, but we're joining forces to do that. And I think, you know, myself and others need to give as much time as possible, even though everybody's really busy building their brand and everything. Like a lady in Scotland yesterday wrote and asked if I could consult on her food truck. She wants to do a vegan food truck, and
wow.
And I know it's a startup business and they can't really afford our services, so I just said, you know, I'll write your menu for you. It's not going to take me that long. So I think donating our time and helping people start their businesses and take their, you know, start their path with a little bit of support whenever possible, that's a big way to help.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're at a pivotal time in world history, really, because I feel like it's almost like we're living in a conscious connection space where we're so connected with our devices. We're so able to, you know, like and post and comment about what we're watching. Yet when it comes to our communities, we're sometimes less opt to sit out of our comfort zone to actually create a difference. So with that being said, what do you feel are 3 steps that, you know, our watchers, our listeners can take to really bring forth global wellness on a communal level?
Well, you mean to bring it to everybody else?
Yes.
I mean, obviously you can't push anything on anyone, and everybody's ready when they're ready. So I think, you know, just leading by example is always number one. You know, just live your healthiest life, and it might take time. It might take a week or a day or 10 years, but eventually people see the sustained level of health and happiness and well-being. They're gonna be like, I want what he or she is having.
Yeah.
So I think that's first and foremost. But I think we also have to go a step further, and it can't all be internal. We have to actually give our time to something.
Yep.
Anything. It could be to children, it could be to the environment. Like this event today, you know, it's helping spread the word about what wellness means and what everybody can do to help it. And then I guess third, I just think, you know, incorporating it into their workplace. It doesn't have to mean you're running a yoga business or a vegan restaurant. You could be running, you know, a hardware store, but try to find sustainable materials and try to share that and give people a reason why behind that.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately they'll have more success with their brand or their work. So I could go on forever, but those are 3 that come to mind.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate how you're bringing forth conscious eating and mindful awareness of not only the vegan diet, but what I would just call a kind diet.
Yeah.
Towards the mainstream and towards people who are willing to listen. So continue to thrive on. Blessings to have
Thank
you.
you. Great to
Thank you
be
so
here.
much.
Thank
Peace.
you.
Class then.
It was good.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
I did.
I gotta get you on camera because my whole thing is I'm gonna do like a recap of this, you know,
Oh, cool.
and I want to really hear everyone's experience. So from Matthew to you.
Happy to.
So what was your name?
RJ.
Andrew.
RJ Wins. Good to meet you, Andrew.
Thanks for coming to classes.
And I heard it was with the best. Kim was very. It's like your first time. Andrew's the one you want to do it with. I'm
Did
like,
you
okay.
enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah.
It was very good.
How's your body
I'm
feel?
feeling it. My back.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah, it'll
Now
open up.
I become a yogi.
It's like the first time that you do like spin cycle, you know, like you're like into it,
Yeah.
and then the next day you're like, oh my goodness, my legs are sore. Same thing with
First
yoga.
10 minutes, I'm like, this is so easy. I don't know why people say it's so hard. And then after 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, I get it. It was
got
just a
faster
stretch.
warm
Yeah,
up?
I thought that was it.
Well, you did
And then
awesome.
you started doing the crazy stuff. It was good.
Yeah.
Good time. Look at
Thanks
that.
for participating.
Yeah, thank you.
We got some meditation coming up.
You're doing the meditation?
No, I'm participating.
Or tell us about the day.
Woohoo! So today was absolutely off the hook. Not only did I have the opportunity of teaching yoga to all these incredible people, but I had the opportunity of asking RJ Williams how his first ever yoga class was. This guy's from Young Hollywood, the founder, and he's never practiced yoga in his life, and he loved it. That made me super happy. And then I had the opportunity of having a great meal. Every single course from Matthew Kinney was mouth-watering. Then the talk by Kimberly Snyder. So let me just tell you, when it comes down to wellness and really feeling well in your body, your mind, and your spirit, it's a daily practice. And although this day is a commemorative way to really take wellness to the next level, you can practice wellness every single day in your day-to-day life. Simplicity, mindfulness, number one, meditation, being mindful as to how you wake up in the morning, how you go to sleep, taking a few moments to unwind and truly tap into your divine, into your mind, into your spirit, calm yourself down to allow yourself to move into your day freely. That's the key. Number two, eat healthy. Healthy food helps you stay vibrant, helps you feel vibrant, helps you bring your best self into every single situation. Not only that, but you're keeping your temple as happy as can be. That's the truth of divinity. Number three, always make sure to drink lots of water. Hydration is key, and let me just tell you that when you're hydrated, you will fluidly flow. That's number four. Always keep your body moving because movement is essential to life. The way that we thrive is through our movement and how we bring ourselves into each and every day, which leads me to number five, which is stay happy and feel alive. Simplicity. Blessings. Have a blessed day. Make sure to subscribe to the Andrew Seven Seeley channel for more epic movies, videos, lifestyle, magical things that I do on a daily basis. Keep it real, do it big, live light, shine bright. Peace.